What up, party people in the place to be? I'm gonna dive back in once more. Again, subject to the possibility that I may have to quit due to my hands, but right now I feel okay. So I'm gonna give this another shot. 1,700 feet. We already found a potion of strength and a potion of dexterity here. Unlikely we'll find further, but we're no longer solely looking for those. We got lots of stuff to go on now. Some basic, let's do a PCE because it's been a while. Some basic experience gaining. We're almost up a level, actually, in terms of, I would say, almost is perhaps the wrong word, but compared to where we started, very almost. Where are we at now? Less than 14,000 to go. We started, when we switched over, we needed like 70,000 some odd, so I'm kind of pleased with that quantity. Be a wand of disarming. No. Okay, we got some doors here we might as well try. Alright. So much for that. Let's have a little look around with our W key here. I know there's for sure, no, I thought there might be some stuff over here. There is. Let's head southish. Just, come on, get out of here. Also, have we really looked at all this? Is this actually this shape? Yeah, I guess it is. Oh, come on. Let's get it from a distance before it starts multiplying. Let's rest up. PCE again. Wield you. I will wield you, Wilson. Do a quick PAA in case there's anything like a dragon lurking up here and we just wander into it. Even when we're re-exploring territory, we should still be relying on PAA every once in a while because, of course, these monsters do respawn. I'm guessing there's a little something still here. And then we might even go down a level, guys. There's no reason not to now that I can think of. Yeah, there's definitely something over here. That's right, we were trying to get there at some point. I remember that. There's how we get there. I see the way. I thought I saw the way. Nope. How the hell we get there? Okay. Let's rest up. I think that's the map. Let's find the nearest staircase down. We finally can go down. I'm not feeling particularly threatened by the monsters we're encountering yet. That may change in an awful hurry. But for the moment, let's go down. Maybe we can find more of these invulnerability potions and hopefully a potion of experience, or at least a pink speckled potion to find out what that was. Doesn't really matter what it was. We'll figure it out when we find the next one. I don't know if I'd be happy to find out it was a potion of experience or disappointed. It means we lost one, but on the other hand, if we read... let me see what this guy's like. Level 33, that's why we can't stop him with our spell. I was about to say something truly brilliant, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, not particularly brilliant. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be happy to find out it was... upset to find out it was a potion of experience because it means we wasted it when it got destroyed. I guess not wasted it, but lost it. Or happy because it means we obviously have another one in our possession if we've identified it, so... I guess that makes more sense, to be happy. So far, 1750 isn't so bad. Little dragon, possibly mature. Probably mature, I'm thinking by this depth, but we'll see. Young. Let's shift X to our longsword. That does extra damage to evil things. Let's switch back so we don't forget. Oops. That was old habit. After you tunnel, you just press Shift X, but clearly not necessary now. Let's cast some detection work here. Ghost. That ghost could well be beyond our means. A spirit troll would not be uncommon at this depth, so we have to go a little bit cautiously here. I don't feel like having my wisdom drained. Make sure we're using the right sword, yeah, so we can see invisible things. Alright, let's find out what that is. It is a spirit troll, which is level 34, so let's PCB it. And let's do it again. That's enough. Large leather shield. I mean, do we bother? Yeah. Gotta envy those mage characters who have the identify scroll innately. They're not gonna miss out on any equipment. We will, potentially. We're doing alright, that's for sure, but we'd have a leg up if we could identify stuff without limitation. Right now we're reliant on the scrolls. I don't even know if there's a staff of identifying in this game. There is in Angband, I'm sure of it. I have that memory, I think. Grave White. We can take that on with PCE. We can just go hack it apart. Getting there though. Look at that. Down to about 11,000. I don't think we'll go up a level this round. We might actually. We've got 20 minutes left. And what can I drop to carry that just to have it on hand? The Ring of Strength. We don't need that. Forgot we were carrying that. Troll. This will probably be my last round for the day. I'm definitely starting to feel the effects in my hands, which only goes to show I'm being stupid at all playing this game. Ooh. Well, drop V. Let's read a Scroll of Identify. Just a fucking Espadon. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I think our primary things we're searching for now are potions of invulnerability and potions of experience. Obviously, stat increases would still be very welcomed. And obviously, you know, certain magic items would still be welcomed. But I think those are the, if you ask me the one thing we want to find, it'd be potions of invulnerability and potions of... That's not the one thing, is it? As soon as I put the word "and" in there, it's not the one thing I want to find. But the two things I want to find, potions of invulnerability and potions of experience, would be the two biggest things. But I'll take whatever, yo. Let's rest again. PCE again. Mana had gotten a little low. Best to stay on top of that. What are you? All right. Quaff L. Excellent. Looks like our to hit has stayed the same. I don't know if our AC went up by 1, it looks like. It's a permanent 1 point increase to armor class. That's alright. Based on our dexterity, I'll take it. With gratitude. It's funny, I named that episode, sorry, I just saw an email pop up, that episode, Thank God for Residuals, the other day. And yeah, I just got confirmation that one of my commercials has been renewed, so that's Thank God for Residuals. Otherwise, I'd be in a lot of trouble for sitting here, whoa, playing a video game all day. Which is not to say that this is, that I've got a bit of an income, therefore I choose to sit at home playing all day. I'm just waiting for... Obviously, I'm still hoping to, book more, and I do have a shoot coming up in a couple of weeks, but I do have a lot of free time right now. So thank God for residuals. It's funny, we used to find a lot of the, frack you. Please don't break my invulnerability potions. Alright, PC, whoops. C, B, north. Let's deal with these things first. And then we'll see what happened. Didn't get the invulnerability, thank God. Didn't get a flask of oil, I'm sure of that. Although I wish it had. If I had to guess, I would say a... Well, you know what? We are missing a letter here. So whatever I got, we only had one of it. If we're right about it being potions, I don't know what the hell it would have been. Maybe I was carrying a spare potion or something I didn't realize I was carrying. Unless it can be something other than potions that can get shattered, I don't know. Reckon is this possible? Rather have that in case it's really, really good. Nothing. Again, I should get away from that door. Let's drop V, and that's PBF. Fuck. Well, let's kill it. Nice. Young green. I can't think of many games where you'd rather find a potion, a one-shot potion that increases a stat, than a ring that, you know, would do the same. I guess most of the time, most games it would be a temporary increase from a potion, not a permanent. It's rare to find. I guess they do exist in caverns too as well. You can find like a potion of brilliance or something like that. I forget what it's called. Potion of longevity would increase your health permanently. But they're rare. Got about 10 minutes left. What is it? Just kill it. Let's check on our... Down to 9,000 or so. Yeah, we're collecting experience at a much more advanced rate on this level than we were before. No doubt about that. I still think it's getting... Oh, fuck. Oh, man. He's lost some armor somehow. What did he get? Large leather shield. Oh, well. It's unlikely, I suppose, that we'll level up in this round, but not impossible. Still have 10 minutes. Let's head over to where we know we can explore a bit more, and then we'll head down again. Look how ballsy we're being. There's a fine line between ballsy and stupid, so I hope we're not crossing it, but I feel confident. I feel good. Yeah, we used to find a lot of those discarded skeletons on the early levels of the game, but you don't... After a while, they kind of disappeared. You didn't see many of them after the first few levels. You saw them, but very rarely. Now they're common again. Alright. Let's go down. 1,800 feet. Again, deepest we have ever been. I don't know if this is wise or unwise, but it is what it is. Only look at things that are 20 or higher because I like what I got. And we are low on identify scrolls. Alright. Not a room. Nope. .5 minutes left to try to level up. If not, it'll definitely be the next episode. I'll take some comfort in that. My hand is... Oh, this is new. You hit it. You hit it. You hit it. It bites me. Let's back off from it. Moves quickly. We can't get away from it. Alright, I killed it. That's new though. Worth 393. Alright. Can bite to attack is all we know. Native to this level. Still got about 5 minutes left. How we doing? 7,663 maybe? 53? Left to go. I can't move too quickly, unfortunately. My hand is really starting to feel the effects of this damn round. This is probably a round too far. I tried a light spell in case this is some sort of crazy vault, but it's not. I was just thinking about Black Knights right then. Just thinking about, hey, I remember when we saw one once and we were so excited by it. When it was out of depth monster back then. Now they are no problem. Still kind of rare though. We don't meet a lot of them, do we? A Necromancer, that's new. Let's PCB it. PCB it. PCB that guy. PCB that guy. He takes a bit of a beating, doesn't he? No, I guess we're not doing that anymore. Let's switch to our longswords. Oops. Oh, whatever. I could just stand here and kill all the things he's gonna pump out. That's as tough as these we met. 656, that ain't bad. Switch X backs. Back. Let's rest. PCE again. I shouldn't have rested in the hallway like that. It's probably stupid. Reason being, if I'd rested in a corner away from any long linear hall, because I'm resting, if a monster interrupts me, I'll wake up. But if I'm in that long hall, and instead of being interrupted by a monster like showing up at the corner and I wake up, it just decides to breathe on me from down the hall, I'll get blasted. So, you know, the wrong monster could still kill us if we like rest in a hallway. There are some wiser choices than resting in hallways. Excellent. We're actually finding tons of these things now. Oh my god, that's great. I guess moving on was the right move. Who knew? I think that's 3, isn't it? Well, we did find a potion of strength, I think, but we couldn't use it. Unless it was last game. Nah. That's the problem with not being a mage. We have to be very judicious about which things we choose to identify. Fuck. Our armor just went down. Maybe I will check that one out. My metal cap is in shit shape. What if it's also infravision or something better? Speed or something? I don't know why I got confused there, sorry. Nah. It would increase our armor class, but at the cost of the infravision. That's not worth it. I think we're at the 30-minute mark, guys. That would be that. Everything is cast. Let's see how far we have to go. We're down to about, well, less than 6,000, man. We'll get there next episode, almost for certain. Alright. I'm off for a while. For the day, probably. Y'all have a good one. That was pretty awesome. Not sure what to call it, but it was pretty awesome. See ya.